And I'm back, everybody. Dave, what is the water thing with the fountains? Oh, that thing. That's a pool. It's the pool. So it's actually a combination. So it actually is these things with the pool on top of it. There's the thing that someone showed me when I was streaming once. You can put these little things under there. So you basically have to need to make sure you got those things first, and then you can just put that over it. And you can do that with many things, so it looks cool. But yeah, anyway, we're back. We're going to continue the grind to get Beast to level 10. Then we'll start on Belle. So this might be a little bit of a boring session, but ultimately, it's a session that has to happen. I'm starting to hear a little bit noise because I just checked out Reddit just before, because I like to try and keep on the pulse of secrets and so forth that come up, but it seems like a lot of people aren't too happy with the update. They feel like it's a bit short on content, which I can understand. This is how to spend a day. Like, over the past couple of weeks, I've been very, very stressed at work and a lot of personal stuff happening and everything. And I haven't really had a time to do something that I really enjoy doing. Like, I enjoy streaming and I enjoy gaming. But being able to do it for a long, extended period of time is a big time commitment. And because with work and, you know, obviously you want to spend time with my partner and stuff, you don't really have a whole day just to do it for myself, you know? And I'm glad I've been able to do it today. You know what I should have done on my 15-minute break, though? Now I'm thinking about it. I should have just done that. I should have done, spend some time with Mickey while I was on my 15-minute break. That was really silly of me. Are you having lunch on stream? Probably not. I'll probably just go on a break and then go eat lunch and then come back. I'm not a big believer of eating. Oh, there's the thorns. I'm not a big thing of like eat on stream. Is that what do they call it? Muck whatever. Yeah, Dave, at lunch get some food and energy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get an energy drink. Mukbang, that's it. Yeah, I'm definitely not a mukbang. I'm trying to stay away from the popular things, so I don't fall into doing something I don't like to do. Because that would be the worst if like you get big based off something you don't really want to do. It's like, am I really gonna be? The only way I'll be big is if I do this for the rest of my life. It'll be a slippery slope for old Dave. Catch rainbowy fish. Catch a rainbowy fish. What fish is a rainbowy fish? Oh, a rainbow trout. Of course. It's a rainbow trout. Okay. So I need to catch rainbow trouts. Okay. Yeah, it's so obvious once you say it, right? So I think the first mind is like when you say rainbow, you think visual first, but it doesn't look like a rainbow. Where is it? Yeah, it doesn't look like a rainbow. So I guess that threw it out. But honestly, that's actually a positive for the patch. They're making you think a bit more. They're making the game a little bit more challenging. There's a little bit of interpretation there. I can see how some people don't like it, and I've seen on Reddit people don't like it, but honestly, I think that's a good little challenge. You're not looking at it immediately and going, alright, I know what I need to do. It's causing you to think, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's what that game kind of needs. It's that little challenge element, a little one to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm glad they're doing that. Now, the problem is, I don't know when the beast goes to bed. So, if I unfriend him, it might cause some problems, but so if I unfriend him, because Mickey's in, where is Mickey? So I don't want to unfriend the beast and he go to bed, and I can't do it. So in the meantime, I guess I'll try and catch the rainbow fish and then try and do that one. But if I get stuck, I'm gonna have to spend 15 minutes with Mickey to get some more challenges. It's a bit of a tricky one. Anyway, so we're growing these through. So now we got pick red flowers that grow only in the meadow. which is quite annoying actually. So we'll make sure we pick all this dry. What's the plan for the rest of the stream? Pretty much just continue to tick off really all the quests and stuff. So nothing too exciting. It's pretty much, we're going to do the star path. Sorry, I slowed down a little bit. I got distracted. We're going to do the star path as much as we can. And then but we're going to be leveling beast as we go through it. And then maybe do the Ursula quest thing. But all these guys are a little bit bugged at the moment. I'm trying to find, where did the white rabbit go? Not sure. We'll see how quickly we can get through everything. Alright, I need to find, so I need to pick up all the flowers here so they'll respawn. Pretty much want to pick up everything. The critters seem a bit bugged, don't they? Come on. Yeah, they're a little bit buggy at the moment, aren't they? And it's not Dreamlight Valley, it's not like a weird bug for it. You know, the one thing I'm surprised they haven't fixed yet is the companions getting like rock hard, that you can't like push them out the way. After all this time, I would have think that would be one of the things they would have fixed. Oh, damn. So it's not feeding them. What is the bond with your animal companions one then? Is it hot? Is it like... Alright, we'll get poor. No, it's not that one. What is the bond with animal companions? Maybe pet them? Alright, let's try it. You're right. There you go. Pet them. So you need to make them follow you, and then you pet them. There we go. You're right on that one. Perfect. Make conversation with a very speedy princess. Oh, so I'm going to have to do 2 conversations with Vanellope, who's asleep, so it's even worse. So I can't finish that one today. So the only ones I can do now will be the pick the red flowers that grow in the peaceful meadow, and the 15 minutes with Goofy. So I'm going to take a risk and start the Mickey one now, because I'm going to have to stand around here a little bit for the flowers to respawn and everything. So thanks for that, Susie, though. I think I don't know how much you've done on the star path, but hopefully this is helping you too when you get to it. Alright, let's hang out. So hopefully Beast doesn't go to sleep. If he goes to sleep, I mean, I can just partner up and work on Belle, but let's see where he went to. Oh, he's in the home, so he's home. I can't say he's fallen asleep though, so that's good. Alright, so now we basically just walk around this meadow and look for red flowers. You can just drop a stack of flowers and pick. Oh, of course. Ah, that's right. You are completely right on that one. And that's what I figured out last time. Well, not last time. I actually figured this out like a few star paths ago, but I completely forgot. All right, I'm not gonna throw down all 46 of them. So let's just chuck down 5. All right, so let's get some open ground. And drop. There we go. Thanks for that tip. Engage in Scrooge McDuck's favorite hobby. Making money. That's got to be making money, right? Did you see they changed the crafting for Yes, I've heard that you can now get more than one for... So it's not 1 for 1 anymore, which is good. Which is a bit annoying, considering I've already made everything I need. But maybe in the future when they introduce new ones. But yeah, I saw that. It was a nice little change. I'm surprised they didn't make more of those changes, to be honest. Yeah, it helped a little bit. I couldn't finish the Beast Quest either, and I need to live out Belle. I got distracted and started decorating around the castle. Yeah, I mean, that's the point of the game, right? You're not actually supposed to do it like I do it, of like just blazing through all the content on the day it's released. It's supposed to be something you do over time. Alright, what's the next one? Mine for a lime green gem. Alright, I know what those ones are. Well, actually, I'll just double check this. Yeah, Peaceful Meadow and Dazzle Beach. So we'll just have to do a rotation until we got 10. It's actually a very hard gem to get. So I'm hoping... Actually, Dave, you know how to do this smartly, don't you? Yes, I do. I know how to do it. I should take a mining potion. Alright, so if I drink this mining potion, what it should mean is all these nodes should give me gems. I'm hoping that means I should get 10 quite easily. Alright, let's try this. Now let's see. Yes, it got me one. Alright, so the potion, I think what it does is it increases your chance to get one. I don't think it gets you one every time, but let's try it. So there you go, there's another one in there. Alright, that's a lot of them. And so how many did that give me? They gave me 4. So now I've got 4 of them. So, I mean, I think Mickey's giving me bonus gems as well. So I think it is working. The bonus gems that Mickey's giving me doesn't count. So I think this is working. There you go. So they're coming out a lot more easily now. So this should only increase by 1. Yeah, 5. There you go. So yeah, it seems to be working. So yeah, the potion appears to definitely make a difference. So for those that want to do it themselves, use the potion. Especially for this one, because this gem is the only gem I don't have a full chest of. Actually, not the only gem, it's one of 3 that I don't have a full chest of, and it's mainly because it's quite hard to get. Anyway, let's go back to here. There's not much I can do. There's not much I can do here, is there? I need to level this dude up, though. So, what can I do to level him up? I could just give him gifts. I can just give him gifts for the next 10 minutes. I know it's cheap, but... nah. I'll just do it. Now, from my understanding, the best gift to give someone is this one. And I've got a lot of them, so this is going to help. I'm going to do this for the next 10 minutes, so we can have a chat while you're doing it. So yeah, we're going to do this for the next 10 minutes and see how high we can get them. And then go back to Remy's and finish off one of the Star Pass. Because then we'll have to start with Belle after we've finished this dude. We'll start with Belle. Probably after we hang out with Maui first, because we have to hang out with him for 15 minutes. So. There you go, little wait. So it doesn't even fit in the frame properly as well. Like, they haven't really tested it very well. So that's level 8, so we got that rose. I think that's a motif, though. Oh, no, it's a furniture thing. Nice. Alright, we'll keep going with this. I found the Velas crystal originally gives... Oh, okay. Let's try that, then. Alright, so let's try... The hardest bit, it doesn't tell you the numbers. So this will be hard. So let's test this. So we'll give the crystal first. A little bit. Alright. Alright. And then we'll give him... I can't tell which one's bigger. They look about the same, don't they? I mean, from a practical point of view, if they're about the same, and you ask me which one should you be giving them, and they give about the same, I would say the purified one, mainly because they don't have actually any other use in that in the game. But the Virus crystals do, because you use them for potions, and you I think I'm pretty sure there's something else you use them for, but these ones you don't. The Purified Night Shards is typically are only a quest item or a gift item. So I would say if you had to choose, do these ones. But then again, it just does depend on how stocked you are with these crystals and also with your normal shards and so forth. The Night Shards don't really have any other use, and The Dream Shards, yes, it gives you a good boost in Dreamlight if you need to. Like it did today, it saved me. The reason why I could unlock the realm, because I didn't grind for it beforehand, was because I had enough of those. But outside of that, very limited practicality for these ones. So luckily I've got like a whole chest full of these, so I'm not losing anything here. So this should get to level 9 as a result. Now the question, can we get into level 10 in 6 minutes? Now, as I said before, for those that went around, I can't do his quests because they're time locked until sunset. So I'm not going to be able to do his final level 10 quest. That's going to have to be a tonight job. So I was planning tonight to do Belle, but we'll probably play this. Just because we're going to have some leftovers to work on. And as normal, I will be posting the clip show of the stream on my YouTube channel, like I've done for the last all the update days. I think what was the first one I did? I think update 3. No, update 2. I'm pretty sure I did update 2. Update 2, 3, and 4. The day streams of them clip shows on my YouTube, and I'll probably do the same here. I like to keep that tradition up. I'm probably going to do a clip show for like every update until the end of time. Or until they price me out of the game that I can't actually buy the content. Which there's a good chance I'll do that. But I mean, they have given more ways to actually earn Dream Shards now. So, Moonstones now. So I guess there's a little bit more kind of acceptance over it. There we go, level 10. Done. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so as we said, we can't do his last one, so we'll dump this back. And we'll dump these as well. Because we do have to do a bit of damage control on getting these back a little bit. I'll move Scar. Oh, god damn it, Scar. Urgh. Can you move? God damn it. Alright, so... Oh, he's all sad. So what we're going to do now is want to switch over and hang out with the legendary villager of Wind and Sea, which is Maui. So where are you, Maui?
You're here. We gotta move.
Alright, let's hang out. There we go, we've got Maui. And now we'll switch over. So now we're going to be doing catch a popular fish in Aldery. I'm guessing that means we're going to be doing... Which fish would it be? Herring? Is it herring? What would be a popular fish? Who knows Frozen? I don't know. I don't play Frozen. I haven't watched Frozen enough to know the answer to this one. What would be a popular fish from the movie Frozen? Probably herring. For the recipe. Good point. Alright, where does herring come from? Dazzle Beach or Gladiatross? Alright. Dazzle Beach is more likely, so we'll go to Dazzle Beach and see what luck we have. My theory is that they want a multiplayer, then free-to-play, trying to wait on Switch 2. And then that got delayed, so Dreamlight's Valley schedule got all messed up. Yeah, but I honestly think this might be a good reason for them to escape out of it, right? If they go, alright, we don't want to go free-to-play anymore. I know we said it. We said it right at the outset we wanted to go free-to-play, but things have changed now that Unity is asking for us to actually essentially pay for it every time it's installed. There is no incentive unless a person actually buys something on the store, and even then we might be running at a loss depending on what they buy from it. Now I'm pretty sure financially it probably will still work out to be in their favor. But I think they may change the equation, because it wasn't a case of like they only get with free-to-play games only like 1 out of 25 people or something like that will actually buy something on the store, and that margin is actually decreasing rather than increasing. So that's why the model changed from try and get as many people to play the game rather than the quality of the game at all. It's just about getting it out there. This is a tricky one. If true, and this Unity mess gets added to it, big rip, yeah. Agreed. Agreed. But there's still a way to right the ship, right? Because I think what they always plan for it is to be similar to like the other games that it was free to play, right? But now the game has actually proven itself to be its own good beast. They could go, all right, how about what's the benefits of moving away from the free to play model? Let's just make it a fully fledged game, which we will service and update and so forth. Keep it the way it is and just like continuously, you know, get money from people buying it and DLC and all that stuff. I think they could still make it work that way. Maybe free to play when they finally work it out, but I mean, the problem with the free to play model nowadays, if the thing with Unity does go through, not just Dreamlight Valley 4, across the board, it's going to cause a lot of free to play games to be taken out of service. Because some free to play games are still live, even though they're not being updated, they're just there. And people can download it and they can still make money off it with the microtransactions. But if they go, alright, you're going to have to now pay us every time someone installs, they're going to go, alright, we just won't offer it so it stops happening. Because if not enough people are buying it, or buying any microtransactions or making any monies on the store, what's the point of even giving people the ability to download it? You might see a lot of games vanish. A lot of free-to-play games actually suddenly vanish that don't have an active, like a very active player base. It's a fascinating thing, though. That could spell the death knell for possibly this game going forward in the long term, but it's still savable if they turn around and go, hey, how about to cover our costs for installs, we just charge for people to buy the game, and then if they move away from the free-to-play model, it could result into less microtransactions inside the game and more focus on actual content being delivered, because the only way people... their big moneymaker is no longer people just downloading the game for free and buying microtransactions. It's actually buying the game from the outset. So they're going to focus more on the actual content rather than the stuff you can buy. That could be the direction. And plus, or put them in the bit of the good graces, because that's the way... The games that are free-to-play that are microtransaction heavy, they're on the out in terms of the public opinion. I mean, at first everyone was like, oh, it's alright, it's not invasive, yada, yada, yada. But that's kind of turned on everybody. That's not the case anymore. A lot of people find that as a huge red flag if a free-to-play has too many microtransactions. And Baldur's Gate is a good example of that. So they could earn back credibility and also result in more content being delivered rather than content that's behind a paywall. And to be honest, I'm just speaking out loud here of options. In all honesty, I don't think that would change anything, and I think the game will run its course over a couple of years and eventually die. But I'm just saying if they wanted to, from a strategy point of view, if they wanted to try something different, something a little bit more risky, which they won't do, they could try that. Because, yeah, I think it's going to make a lot of people think. There we go, finally. Alright, so we're going to pause on the Dreamlight duties for now. And first, we actually check. Give different villages sugar rush. Oh, cool. Just give candy to people. Alright, I can do that one easy. But we're going to switch tack. And we will find Belle. Where are you, Belle? Belle, there you are. What are you doing over there? We're going to level Belle now. Alright, actually, first of all, let's figure out what you want. What makes you happy? Crudettes, apple cider, glazed salmon, and a diamond. Alright. Well, let's go get the diamond. This is probably why you never left Beast. She's probably like, I want to get married. And I don't really want to marry anyone else. I'll marry the beast that's in a castle. That seems like a good idea. I like this new star duty guessing system. I completely agree. So I looked on Reddit, and there's a lot of disagreement about that. I love it because it's making you think finally in the game. It's making you look at it and go, all right, what does that actually mean? And then you can try a few things, and that didn't work. This works. I like it. And like uproot the forgetting. That's really a fun way of saying like remove thorns. I don't understand why so many people have a problem with it. They need to really get over themselves, because just because the game makes you think doesn't make that a bad thing. And I know that's maybe a little bit harsh for some people's liking, but to be honest, I think that's being stupid. some things are sometimes puzzles are fun. Just enjoy the puzzle. Nothing wrong with a puzzle. There's yeah, exactly. It's way more engaging. You kind of have fun with it, and it's not. And it's not like they're really hard that like you're whacking your head against the wall of trying to figure it out. It just makes you not being able to do it straight away. So I like it. I think that's a win. I would say for the patch, that's a win. They haven't had many in this patch run, but it's definitely a pro. Yes, I firmly in the opposite camp. I love them. I hope they get more challenge. Yes, I agree. And I hope they do it. I think it's quite evident that Gameloft is struggling to meet deadlines. I think this particular update, I think they interpreted to be out. I honestly think it was supposed to be on their anniversary date. Because the anniversary was I think it was like last week. And it seems odd for the anniversary to be last week and then only release the update the following week. Seemed a bit odd. That seems like a weird decision and doesn't seem like a deliberate decision. Especially how the hoopla around their anniversary was very low key and not that great. And I think that they were solely relying on the update to be dropped to cover all those bases. Yeah, as I was saying, I think they missed deadlines, and I think Gameloft are having trouble hitting deadlines at the moment, and this is why the content's probably not that great. I think they're trying to just get the basics right, and they're not being able to add all the bells and whistles. Alright, we'll do the convo first. Cool. Just to get started. Can you please stop sitting down, Belle? Alright, so we'll give a diamond. There we go. Yay! What's that? Silver stuff. Alright, so, based off my math, we have only got 4 of foraging, so she's going to be a forager. And that should give us at least 5 of every single one. Cool. Alright, so let's do her first friendship. Bonjour, Dave. Would you have time to help me with a small book-related problem? Sorry, no, I don't like puns. Of course. Well, you see, when I came to your valley, I had to pack lightly, so I only could bring a few books. I've already read most of them. I like to read something new, so I've asked Merlin if I could borrow from the Dreamlight library. But he said no. I explained that too many books have been borrowed in the past and do we have a library? The library should borrow from Nura, but I know Merlin practically lives there. Where's the library? The library should borrow to anyone. Merlin agrees, but is rather frustrated with the situation, doesn't want to lose any more books. I'd rather make sure that the library reopens. So I'm wondering if you could help me locate some of the missing books and bring them back. I can help you with that. That's wonderful, thank you. Now, why don't you get half the books from the list why don't I get half the books from the list and you get the other half? Could you go see Goofy, Mirabelle, Mr. McDuck, and Remy and ask for the library books back? Okay, we will. Maybe content was good, but debugging took longer. Possibly. Which is good because they get a lot of flack for the bugs that they do have. So, which I have noticed that there is definitely an improvement there. Level 3, yay! Alright. There's definitely an improvement with the bugs for this patch. Still a couple, but not too bad. But I don't know. I think it doesn't help the equation with the Unity issues. You think they have a second version of Beast, a human? I think they will do something probably similar to Ursula, is that eventually they'll release a pack for it. Because I honestly think this one's going to be way more successful than the Wally one. Yeah, I think it gives something and this is what I was saying before, is that they need to start giving people something different, something unique, something they wouldn't normally see in a Disney game. Having a different skin for Ursula is something different and not common. So I think they're going to get, hopefully, the theory is they're going to have a good uptake on this content that will probably push them, and probably eventually they'll probably get the Beast's Adam form and Prince Adam. Alright, well, let's do the book hunt. So, first of all, we need to find Goofy. Where is Mr. Goofy? I'm not seeing Goofy anywhere. Okay. How about we go to Remy instead? Dave, good to see you. What can I do for you today? Belle and I are getting books borrowed from the library, and you want me to return the one I borrowed. Trust me, I wish I could. Unfortunately, there's one small problem. I lost it. Right. What happened? I was reading the novel Extraordinary Rat Adventures about a rat adventurer on the platoon in Dazzle Beach. But then Donald tripped on a turtle and started yelling. He startled me so much I dropped the book in the water. To be honest, I think everyone should be used to Donald stumbling by this point, that everyone just looks at him and goes, alright. It's got to be a ruin, right? Knowing Merlin, he must have enchanted all the books from the Dreamlight library to protect them from getting damaged. Do you think so? I guess that would be a pretty Merlin thing to do. I'll try and fish it out from Dazzle Beach once I get the rest of the books back. Thanks. Okay. So we need to fish that out. So, next up... Oh, there's Goofy. There's Mr. Goofy. Alright, come here. Come here.
Good to see you.
Howdy, Dave. What brings you by? I have a list of books of villages. Forgot to return the Dreamlight Library. Has your name on it. Gosh! I knew something had slipped my mind. Look, I got the book right here. Please tell Merlin I'm sorry. There we go. At least we've got one. Got one of the books back. This book is called Bear in Mind. Was it helpful? I thought so, but now I'm not sure. It's all about helping you not forget anything, and I was remembering lots of stuff, so I thought it worked, but then I forgot to return the book, so I guess it didn't. Don't worry about it. Keep up the good non-remembering work, Goofy. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for helping Merlin care for Dreamlight Library.
See you later.
Is the Dreamlight Library just his house? Because I don't recall a library. Alright, where's Mirabelle? There she is. There she is. Let's go see her. Oh, sorry. I was trying to make stuffed toys that look like my cousin Antonio's animal friends, so I borrowed a book of sewing patterns, crafty creatures from the library. But then I saw Remy and he wanted to taste the new operas? I don't know. So that he made, which of course I had to do, and now I can't find the book. Oh, you're not the only one who lost a book around here, really. Well, the valley is pretty amazing, and there's always something happening. Not really. So I guess I'm not the only one that can be distracted. The last place I remember having it was in the plaza when I was feeding the squirrels. I start by looking in the plaza. Okay. And the last one is Mr. Scroogey McDuck, which is always in the same place. I kind of wish Scrooge does shut his store and go to sleep once in a while. Just to add the... I don't know, realism? I know. Dave, I cannot wait to hear about new opportunity you have for me today. It's more about something you have for me. Actually, Belle and I was looking for the missing books from the library, and you're supposed to have one of them. Ah, yes. Coin pool theory, a fascinating subject. In fact, CPT? God, that's close to being something else. In fact, I have a mind to keep it for myself. You can always borrow it again, maybe other people want to read it, as long as it's in the library. No need to ruffle your feathers, Dave. I would have reimbursed the library, of course, but unfortunately I no longer have the book. So where is it? Oh, which is quite a humorous tale, actually. I was on Dazzle Beach digging for treasure, but alas, I couldn't find even a rusted farthing. To get a bit of release from the sun, I sat down in one of the holes I dug and decided to do some reading. After a long spell, I got filled up and filled in the holes that I made. It was only once I got back to the plaza that I realized the book. Oh, these guys are bad with the books, man. The book was missing. I must have buried it by mistake. I plan to go back and dig it up. I have no idea what hole that I buried in. Don't worry. Once I find it, one book treasure hunt to dig up on Dazzle Beach coming right up. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we've got the one book, so we have to find the other one. So one's in the plaza and two are on the beach. Oh, what's that? Got it. Alright, so I got that. Now to the beach. Ooh, this looks ominous. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Oh, inventory full. Where can I do it? So pick up that book. The last one we need a fish for is, and I'm feeling that it's right there. Yeah. Because I knew it would probably be that color as well. There we go. It's all done. Alright, Belle. Give you all the books. Oh, thank you, Dave. You found the missing books. Now we can return them to Merlin. Please come with me. I'm sure you want to thank you. Cool. Alright. Let's go. Now let's see how the pathing is. So, pathing is always hilarious with new updates. Sometimes it's really smooth and it's perfect. Sometimes it takes a bit of a nosedive, so let's check. Where's Merlin? Oh, Merlin's right there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a secret conversation behind this building here. Merlin, if you have a moment, I'd like something to discuss. An actual intellectual pursuit, I hope. And what would that be? Dave and I wanted to help the library. This conversation has taken a very long time, too. So we found some of your missing books. You did? Why, that's stupendous. I was sure that I would never get them back. Goodness, I must say, I'm quite impressed. In fact, I'd like to invite you both to become honorary Dreamlight librarians. Can I pass them? A librarian? Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Of course, you'll have to familiarize yourself with my classification system. Perhaps you can start by finding the proper place for all the books you've brought back. But what if we put something in the wrong shelf? He'll kill you. Pretty sure he'll kill you. Ah, yeah, don't worry. I've cast an enchantment for such a possibility. If you put something in the wrong section, the shelf itself will let you know. Okay. Oh, that makes it rather easy. Alright, go to the Dreamlight Library. So, yeah, I thought so. The Dreamlight Library is this house. So, alright, let's go to this house. Alright, so here's the library. Talk to Belle. Alright, we'll talk to Belle. Dave, thank you so much for your help. The Dreamlight Library has reopened, and I'm really looking forward to helping. I wish they'd give you a new building, at least. That would have been cool if they give you a new library building. I was able to find the correct plots for all but 3 of these books. I'm hoping you can assist me. First one is the sewing book you got from Maribel, Crafted Creatures. There are only 3 classifications I haven't tried. Owl Care, How to Change Your Sugar Pot, and Wandering Arts and Crafts. I think Crafted Creatures belongs in probably one Wondrous Art class. Yeah. That was my first choice. I hope it's the right one. Right. I put the book in the shelf and nothing odd happened. Merlin told the library would let us know if they made a mistake, so I think we got it right first try. Now, the second book we need to put on the shelf is the one Mr. McDuck called Coin Pool Theory. Classification I haven't tried are monetary physics and swim strokes, metamorphosis for beginners, and magic duels 101. It must be the first one, right? I think Cool Pool Theory should go in. Should really not, like, it only feels like there's only one. True, I'm just a perfectionist. Ah, yeah, I get that. I get that. Goodness, do you think the book is about swimming in actual coins? Is that possible? It makes sense. I certainly put it on my reading list, but for now, I'll put it back on the shelf. That was the right shelf on the first try. It seems we make a rather good team. Now, the last book I've got... now, the last book is one I got from Ursula. Curse Negotiations, Making Better Devious Deals. See, there is a bit of a running theme throughout the story about Ursula making deals and Mother Gospel making deals and stuff. And I know that relates back to the original story, but they seem to be always like talking and bringing this up a bit. So I've got a feeling there's a wider story there. You said it was very inspiring. The only shelves I haven't tried are the wizard, interior design, magical contract lore, and prophecies. What could go wrong? Okay. So, if it's about probably magical contract lore, probably is the one. Curse negotiations making different deals. What should I put this in? Yeah, magical contract lore makes sense. It does sound like a book about magical lore, doesn't it? I'll go see. That was the right shout, but I'll say we're quite the team. Everything worked on the first try. Dave, you've been such a wonderful help. Thank you. Finally, someone that, that values my talents. I'm sure the other villagers know how much you do for them. Now we're finished. I have planned to start reading one of the books in the Dreamlight library. I made a list of ones I'm most looking forward to. But while I was placing curse negotiations, making better devious deals, back where it belongs, I found something at the back of the shelf, hidden behind the other books. It's a rather mysterious book written in letters I've never seen before. I wonder what it says. Could it be the first chapter of a new adventure? Ooh. I think that's a hint. I think that's a hint. Maybe of the new storyline that we could go down. That's what I was hoping too. I'm going to try and decipher the mysterious book. I have to know what's about. Oh, it could be just related to our friendship stuff though. Thanks again, Dave, for helping me find the missing volume so everyone can enjoy a library. I'll see you soon. Alright. I've got a feeling it's either got to do with the new storyline or about her friendship one specifically. I've got a feeling it's probably her friendship one specifically. We'll find out in the next quest when we do it. Let's move back to doing some of that. So we've done that. Well, we can't do that, but that's we can tick that off. We can tick that off. Actually, we should go over to. I mean, she's still asleep. That's Mirabelle. All right, we can finish that and we can finish that. So we'll finish off the fishing, and we can level Belle up as we do it. There's Mr. Little Gittlitchy. There we go. Alright, well, what's left before I can tie this into a neat bow? I can't do anything else. Alright, so this is where the path will end for now. Because everything else is going to be day-locked. I don't know if that's going to be the case for everyone, but that's going to be the case for me. So if we go over to rewards, what we want to do, I want to unlock this. This is my goal. And eventually this. So that's at least 100. So I've only got 135. I don't think that's going to be enough to get to the end, but I'll buy the cheapest stuff and see how we go here. We'll go for the moonstones. There you go. And we'll buy the next. I do want that, but I'm not going to have to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to do... I know I could work out the math to see if it works, but I'm going to do this anyway. Cool. Alright, so now we want to spend another 30. I don't think we're going to do this. I don't think we're going to get there. Alright. Dave, did you get the standard edition? No, I got the delight. I got the ultimate edition, like the top one. What does Ursula's human form look like? Oh, I haven't got it yet, but it's... please don't load. There you go. It looks like that. That's probably what to expect. That's what you're gonna look forward to. So we're gonna be doing that after my lunch break. Is we're gonna unlock this and start going through it, and that will help us level up Belle as well because we've already done Beast. So that will be after my lunch break, which is in about 30 minutes, because I'm going to go down the road and get a pie. I'll leave the stream going. It'll just be going in the background, but nothing much will happen. I'll probably be about 20-30 minutes. Cool. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it's quite expensive, but, I mean, to be honest, because you can earn, and there's more ways to earn them in the game, it's not going to hurt my belt too much. Cool. Now, 3. So I think we might just get to Stitch, but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch. So we've got 60 there to do. Oh no, we're not going. Oh no, we've got 30 there, 60. So that will lead to 120 left over. Actually, we might get there. No, we won't get there. Alright, let's roll this dice. Oh, that's the cheapest one. Alright, I don't think this is going to work, but... Oh, alright, we're going to try and do this. I think we'll get the Stitch one. I don't think we're going to get the Donald one. And I can wait, but it still sucks. Alright, so we got the Stitch one. Yeah, so we got Trick or Treat Stitch. Oh, we've just got enough, I think. Oh, I think we've just got enough for Donald as well. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. So I wasn't able to get the Skeleton Hill, which is a bit unfortunate, but I'd rather get the skins and show them right now rather than that. Because that we can just add later. And that's a cool outfit too, but alright, cool. That's all we're going to be able to do with the Star Path until tomorrow. Or later today, because technically tomorrow starts at 9 PM for me. So I accidentally talked to Scrooge, so I wouldn't be able to do that one. And the Thorns, that's going to take a couple of days, but at least I'll be able to tick those off. So at least that's something. Right, so we're going to exit it, and we're going to put the costumes on Stitch and Donald. All right, here we go. Okay, that didn't work. Is he asleep? Sometimes if the character's asleep, oh no, he's in his home. All right. Where's Donald? Donald's in his home as well, so I don't think this is going to work either. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to show that later. That was a... that didn't work very well. I'll go Pirate Donald there. Yeah, so if they're in the home or if they're asleep, it doesn't do that changing of it, so we're going to have to show that once they're out. So we'll do that later. Anyway, but yeah, that's the end of that. I guess we just have to do a bit of a grind on Belle now. But yeah, the donation button is always on on YouTube. It's in the description always, but it's always with that link. I think it's donate, not tip. I put it donate because donate feels like it's a more kind of more meaningful thing, but really, Destiny, you really don't need to. That wasn't a prompt. That was just me just kind of explaining. Oh,
You're the best.
oh, thank you. That's $10 New Zealand. So you just basically bought me the pie I'm about to eat, and I really appreciate that. Well, it's not $10. It'll be like a pie and a Red Bull, but all that money definitely goes towards upgrading the computer. So I'm going to still spend my $10, but that $10 will goes towards it. Oh, I wasn't working on YouTube. I have to fix that then. Well, thanks for that. You donated and you've helped me fix the problem. Here, I'm gonna go fix it right now. Now let's see how close to level 10 I can get it by just doing this for the next 6 minutes. So if anyone's got a conversation, oh, I've got a quest to do. I'll do a quest then. Dave, I've been trying to understand the mysterious book I found in Dreamlight Library. It seems like some sort of code. Do you think you could help me? Tell me everything. I'm glad you're as interested as I am, but there's not much to say at the moment. I've tried all sorts of ways to understand what's written here, but I haven't had any luck. If only Papa's translation machine had really worked. Translation machine? What's that? Well, my father was an inventor and designed many marvelous machines. He has one project that just a fantastical idea, but I made sure to keep the plans for it just in case. It's called a translation machine, and if it could be made, it would translate text into different languages. You don't suppose we could use some of the magical things here in the valley to create it. Could you? I just know we could. It would be wonderful if we could just find the designs. I was sure I brought them with me to help me remind me of him. Okay, I'll help you search. All right, thank you. I found them in the Beast Castle where we met. Papa had visited there before me and must have dropped them. Oh, you mean your realm? I can go back there and look for you. What am I looking for? The design pages, a few of them. They might be scattered around the castle after what happened to the books there. Great. I'll go check out your realm in front of the design pages. Okay, so let's go find out that. I gotta get dinner now, but you're still on later on. Definitely watch. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for donating and running. That's even more kind that you did that. Thank you, Destiny. Appreciate it, and hopefully I will be on. It's so rare to get a donation as well, and I think it just hits me a little bit more meaningful. All right, there's one of the pages. Cool. So there's 3 of them. Right, it's 1 down. Guess Dave have favorites. Well, Phoenix has been around for a while. I don't know if I have favorites. It's just, I don't know. One of my like Phoenix is one that they watch, but they only talk to me in emojis. And Skamom's my favorite lurker who actually talks, or uses words, not emojis. So it's different kinds of favorites. And I'm sure there's other people out there that talk, or not talk, that watch and don't say anything. So, and I like those people. Honestly, I really do like the people that just watch, because it makes me feel. I consume Twitch content when I do watch streaming content more of a television show. I don't like interacting with it. I like seeing what happens there. So I like people being lurkers in that. Kind of fills me a bit of joy because they do what I do, and it makes me feel like, oh, okay, what I'm doing is something I would normally enjoy as well. So your English is very bad. That's all right. That's all right. I've interpreted it the way it is, and yeah. I mean, the conversations that we had Phoenix is typically pretty good. So I wouldn't say it's very bad, but you do well for what you do. I don't want anyone to ever feel like they have to engage or they have to do X, Y, or with my particular stream. All you require is to come in the stream, say hi if you want to, and just chill and enjoy it. And if you see something funny, laugh. And if you see something funny enough to type it as well. Yeah. And that's the whole point of this whole thing. That's my interpretation anyway. Everyone has different interpretations. Some people think it's just an entertainment platform. It's just an engagement entertainment platform. You have to do X, Y, Z. This is the way to be a streamer. X, Y, Z. All that jazz. And then I personally think that's completely rubbish. But that's their interpretation for it. And some people like that. Alright, we've got all the pages, so we'll go to Belle. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go on about a 30-minute break. I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm just going to let it go, me sitting there. Hopefully that's not crossing any lines or it's going to cause any issues. I guess we'll find out. But I'll be back in about half an hour. So about 10 past o'clock, wherever time zone you're in at the moment. I'm going to have a rest because I've been going for a while. And I'll put the music on, and yeah. You got to go sleep. Yeah, you should, Dina. It's nearly midnight. Yeah, you have a good sleep, Dina. And anyone else that won't be here, thanks for coming for what it is. But I'll be back in half an hour. I'm going to go get a pie. I'll be back, as I always am, so we'll see everyone shortly.